Yo, what's going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you week 1 of the Pokemon Masters Cup. We're taking on Jonah and the Phoenix Incineroars now. You're going to be seeing this through the eyes of Jonah, but I will be taking you through the plays I made because the replay did not save for me. So, we're going to get this battle started now. Main Pokemon I was scared of on Jonah's team was Haxorus. I had nothing for a +1 Haxorus. So, I led off with Crobat here. Very simple lead. It outsped anything. It was Holden's Choice Band, as you guys saw from yesterday's Team Builder. As he makes a good lead and goes Magnezone. So, I was not risking potentially a Scarf Magnezone, and I did not actually pay attention at this point. I did not know it was air ballooned. So you're going to see why that matters here early on. As I go for the Earth Power, I didn't even see Air Balloon. I wasn't paying attention at that point. And he's going to be able to land a Toxic on my Seismitoad, which eventually hurts because I could have Scald, broke Sub, kind of forced him out. Instead, I made the misplay there. So here we're just going to go for the Scald. It's going to break the Sub. It's going to pop the Air Balloon. So finally I make a good play in this battle. And he's going to go for Hidden Power. And it looks like it's just regular Hidden Power Ice for the Landorus that I have in the back. But here he's going to force his Magnezone out. I just go for another Scald because I know the switch was pretty obvious at that point. Oh, I did not go for Scald. I went for Earth Power. Oh, that's right, because I did not actually write down his team at Team Preview. So I wasn't sure of what he brought. So pretty much at this point, I found out his Magnezone set. I knew he wasn't Scarf, so I know Landorus or Jirachi takes it out. As he goes out to his Kricketune here, which it wasn't one of those Mons I really prepped for, but I knew it was available for Sticky Web support. And I was actually hoping I died to Toxic right there, because then I could have got a free switch into something to take out the Kricketune and not have to worry about Sticky Webs. But the two Mons that I really needed in this battle weren't really affected by Sticky Webs. So Seismitoad's going to pick up a kill, but it will also fall to the Magnezone Toxic. A very interesting Magnezone set there. As he's going to go out to his Tornadus, and as I go out to my Landorus. Now, here, my main goal was to stay in, and, oh no, that's later on the bound. Don't want to bring up some spoilers. Just wanted a U-turn here, but I go for the knockoff, and that does very little. Now, he switches out scouting for the Earthquake, seeing if I'm Scarfed, seeing what my set is, and he did catch me here as I do go for the Earthquake, so some very good reads early on. And here he's going to go for the Earthquake or Hurricane, and I did not know that he was Choice Specs at the time, Modest. And he does get the Confusion, and I hit myself in Confusion. My goal here was to knock off again, which would have crippled his Tornadus. But at that point, nothing I could have done there. Here he's going to just swap out his Tornadus, and he's going to go out into Driller his Diggersby. Now I do set up a Dragon Dance here, get +1 attack, and he was Agility Diggersby, so he did have quite a bit of HP into his Diggersby. Now I go for Dragon Claw when I actually should have gone for Ice Fang. Ice Fang would have done a lot more and probably killed. But he's going to go for the Earthquake, take out my Tyrantrum, and I'm down 5-4 early on with a lot of my sweeper, or a lot of my important... I'm actually down 5-3 with a lot of my important stuff gone. So here he goes into Crobat. And I'm just going to click U-turn, so Crobat's going to pick up a kill against his Diggersby. And this allows me to go out into my Jirachi. Now, again, I misplayed this one hard again. I knew I had a Jirachi set up to 1v1 his Magnezone. So, instead of setting up the Z-Wish here, I just went straight for the Hidden Power Ground, which you guys see here. This next turn proved to be a mistake. I could have had +1 special defense, and instead I used it at the wrong time. Here I go for the Thunder Wave just to try to slow down his Tornadus. Now I go for the Z-Wish here instead of the Iron Head, when I should have gone for the Iron Head, as he's going to go out to Konnichiwa his Mienshao. I go for the Z-Wish. Thunder Wave again would have even been a better move to slow down this Mienshao, and then just go Iron Head mode. But I go for the Z-Wish, and he's just going to go for the Choice Banded knockoff. Now I had other switch-ins to this, in which I could have saved my Jirachi, but just a misplay on that part. I'm just going to go out to my Crobat, and I'm just going to click Brave Bird. Pretty much all I can do at this point is just click Brave Bird. So Crobat's going to pick up its second kill of the game, and pretty much it's my hope to have Crobat bring this game back. So here's Typhoon, the Tornadus. I needed a para. That was the only way at this point I can win. As I'm just gonna go into my Aromatisse. Sticky Web at this point did not matter, as the Hurricane, Choice Spect Hurricane, just does a lot, and I was hoping for a Hurricane miss. That was one of the only ways that I could potentially get a Wish up, pass it to my Crobat, but that was not happening in this battle at all. Pretty much just locking myself into Banded Brave Bird, trying to see how much damage I can do to this thing, and he will finally miss a Hurricane after however many turns it was. And Crobat will pick up its third kill. Now, he has his Skuntank in the back. He did not have Sucker Punch. This is where the knockoff or the Stealth Rocks that I actually might have been Stealth Rocks that I clicked with Lando would have come in handy, because I do get the critical hit here and just fall shy of a KO. So the confusion there, in which I could have got rocks up, ended up coming to haunt me. But all in all, it was a good game. Jonah prepped very well for stuff that I wasn't really expecting. Was not expecting the sub-toxic Magnezone, and really just did not prep for the Kricketune, although it didn't do much, but getting those sticky webs up, really just, it's just an annoying thing to have on the field, along with Choice Banded Mienshao. I mean, it's already a powerful Pokemon, but slapping a Choice Band onto it really just hurt my Jirachi, which I really played bad around it. That was one thing in hindsight. If I set up the Z-Wish against the Magnezone, then I can stall it out and make sure that I have +1 special defense so I can take that Heat Wave better from the Tornadus. But we just got to bounce back next week against the Montreal Monfernos. So if you guys enjoyed the battle, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Go over to Jacob's channel, as well as all the other PMC coaches, and subscribe over to their channels. But with all that being said, guys, I'm Johnny GB, and I'm out.